Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another Forgotten Spider-Man Rouges episode, and I hope you enjoy. Yes, and it is hashtag Spider-Man Sunday. It is a great Spider-Man Sunday. Summer has started for me, and to celebrate, I'm doing a brand new episode of Forgotten Spider-Man Rouges. Today is one that has been suggested to me a few times, Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. He is definitely a cool supervillain and an awesome Spider-Man rogue. His real name is Vincent Stegron, also known as the Dinosaur Man. He first appeared in Marvel Team-Up issues 19 and 20. Yes, in a team-up with Kazar and more importantly, the Black Panther. In his story, Vincent Stegron and Dr. Kurt Connors were working together with some chemicals that once transformed him into the Lizard, and Connors thinks something has happened to him. Spider-Man goes to find Vincent in Antarctica in the Savage Land, and he meets and teams up with Kazar. But they get captured and meet Stegron. Stegron's grand plan is to give the world back to the dinosaurs. And at the end of the issue, Stegron gets away and heads off to New York. Spider-Man gets knocked off the ship by Stegron and Black Panther saves him. So then the Black Panther and Spider-Man go after Stegron. The Black Panther holds his own against Stegron pretty easily. I haven't read much Black Panther. In fact, this was my first and still longest issue with Black Panther I had and still have ever read. I love the way he talks in combat. He seems like a really nice guy. I'm glad he seems to have hit major popularity now. And at the end, he drowns because he is too heavy to stay afloat. But don't worry. He returned in Amazing Spider-Man issue 165 and 166. This was actually my first official Lizard story I ever read, and I have to say, he seemed like an anti-hero here, until he loses control like some actual times in the comics. Stegron has returned and is going after Dr. Connors, and he kidnaps his son, Billy. Stegron has used a machine and has brought the dinosaurs back to life, or at least the ones in the museum. Connors becomes the Lizard off of the stress and goes after Stegron to save Billy. This is where I figured the Lizard might not be so bad. But this is about Stegron, and at the end everything wraps up in a clean bow for Spider-Man, and Stegron gets beat by the cold and apparently drowns again. He disappeared for a long time until he was brought back in the 4-issue miniseries Lethal Foes of Spider-Man. He was used just as a cameo and didn't really do anything character-driven, but gets involved for a need for a machine. Sensational Spider-Man issue 13 through 15 was the next time Stegron appeared in comics. Stegron is back in the Savage Land and will stop humans from invading and messing up the place no matter what it takes. It's also a really small role in this story, smaller than the last. He was only in cameos and never in such a main story role until last year, less than a year from the time this video was published, which is also his last appearance to date in this August 2017 Venom issues 151 through 153. Honestly, this should be the next Venom movie. I really want to review this separately, and so I'll talk about it fast. Ultimately, Venom runs into a type of dinosaur in the sewers, and it has Alchemax's organization logo on him. So Venom goes to Liz Allen, the CEO, and shows her. So now Venom is sent after Stegron the Dinosaur Man because Alchemax has been doing the same type of experiments, regenerating cell growth. And every issue he's in, the art deserves to be framed. It hurts me that he is forgotten. And once again, at the end, he's defeated by almost drowning. Wow, this is just funny now. He gets beat like this for the third time. Afterwards, he never appeared in such a big role ever again to date, which is a real shame. I find his stories really fun and interesting, especially his second appearance with the Lizard. I wish he was in more stories in the past. So Stegron, he's amazing, but I can see how he didn't hit fame like Venom or Morbius. He's a bit hard to write stories for after the first two, which were too good. That afterwards, there weren't many great ones with Spider-Man to do left. I can also see that he may be a bit too scary to be in a show ever. He's really entertaining, and I like how he can control dinosaurs. That just makes him even more awesome. The story he's in is always a grand scheme and spectacular, and the issues I just talked about, Kazar, Lizard, Black Panther, and Venom guest starred in them, and Lethal Foes, there was countless other characters. The ideas were also pretty ridiculous that they are very entertaining to read. Stegron stands out in his speech also. He always has long S in any word that starts with it. He looks so cool that I wish his appearances he was in after his first two adventures. When he was with Kurt Connors, it was great, and we saw a parallel with him and Lizard. They were the best stories. This has been the best episode of Forgotten Spider-Man Rogue so far, I'd say. Stegron is a cool and unique character that has some great stories tied with him. I'm glad he hasn't fully been forgotten in comics thanks to Venom. Maybe he'll be in a Lego game like the Human Fly, who knows. Please comment your thoughts down below, and remember to like and subscribe. This was another hashtag Spider-Man Sunday, and have a good day. Days and days, they say some awful things, ways to make you fade away. I don't think no one's home, and we're just here alone. I better find you first, before you find me. Better run, yeah, I'm coming after you when you sleep.